Hi everybody and welcome to GG, where I'm going to give you a bit of a preview towards Breeders' Cup Friday. Just 5 of the 14 races being contested on what they call Future Stars Friday, and we could well see one in the Juvenile. I think whatever happens, it will give us an early favourite towards next year's Kentucky Derby, and it could well be that Bob Baffert's 8 Rings is the one to beat here. He's perfect in 2 of 3 of his starts. The other one he ditched his jockey at the start. And I think the impressive thing about his win last time in the American Pharoah Stakes at Santa Anita is that he still looked very, very green. If he's a bit more streetwise on this occasion, then he should be very hard to catch indeed. I like him more than Dennis's Moment, even though the Dale Romans trainee is favourite for the race at the moment. I think a lot of that is to do with how effortless his work is in the mornings. His work rider, Tammy Fox, just reports that everything comes so easily to him. So I think a lot of it's hype at this stage. He still has plenty to prove, particularly up against, as I said, 8 Rings, who's very much got home advantage here. We've got a strong European representation all the way through Friday, particularly in the 3 turf races. And I think we could see a win for Simon Crisford, who sent Arlie into the Juvenile Turf Sprint. He's got a massive chance based on what we've seen so far from him in Europe this summer. He's had a nice freshening since he won the Flying Childers at Doncaster. And I think the fact that you can place him anywhere in a race will be to certain advantage here. So I quite like Arlie in that race. The Juvenile Turf is a race that Aidan O'Brien has won 4 times, and I think he could make it 5 on this occasion because he runs Arizona, who probably brings the best form into this, certainly from a European perspective. He was a battling second, should we say, behind Pinatubo on rain-softened ground last time in the Dewhurst. I just hope that race hasn't taken too much out of him. If it hasn't, then he could well be the one to beat here. There's €7 in the Juvenile Fillies Turf, including Tango for Aidan O'Brien, and they do look a smart bunch. You've also got the Jessica Harrington trained Grade 1 Marcel Boussac winner Albina in there, but I think it might just be worth taking a bit of a longer price on one of the Americans here, and I was very impressed with Sweet Melania last time. She only won a Grade 2, the Jessamine Stakes, but she did it very, very well, and I'm quite keen on her perhaps to upset some of the Europeans in that one. Moving on to the Juvenile Fillies, and Bass looks to be the one to beat here again for trainer Bob Baffert. But I also have been quite impressed with the battling qualities shown by Perfect Alibi. She won twice at Saratoga in the summer of the Adirondack, and also the Spinaway Stakes, really having to fight on both occasions. And while she was quite well held last time, if she can just bounce back from that effort, she's at least proven in a scrap, which you can't say for too many of them in the field. So that's my look ahead to Friday. I'll be back with a look ahead to Saturday as well. It's going to be a brilliant Breeders' Cup.